Tonight, I have this thing that makes a lot of women uncomfortable around me. It really is. It's just the confidence, and I believe who I am because there is no other way to describe me but the way God described me. And God called me his masterpiece. God have showed up for me in times. Listen, I have another story. Okay. When I met Dr. T.L. Petty. First I'm gonna go back in time when I first, if you go back and you can look at it like where I came from and what kind of church I came from. I came from a holiness church, Pentecostal. Y'all know how that is. They had the slave mentality. They like a lot of preachers now still have the slave mentality. For the Bible says, shame, you should be ashamed of yourself if you let anybody or anything make you a slave. People are not supposed to make us a slave. It says it straight in the Bible, and a lot of people nowadays don't want to believe in Jesus because of the fact what happened in the slavery days when they came to the Bible. But if you actually read it, you will find out you are not a slave. You're never supposed to be a slave. But the moment Adam touched that apple and ate it, that's when you became a slave to something. That's when you got crazy. Paul even breaks it down in Romans 7. When he says in Romans 7, I do the things I hate and can't seem to do the things I know that is right. Because evil is always present. I'm breaking it down in my way, but that's what he's saying. Y'all know I am. He said, what doom type of man I am. Then he expressed that all he got is Jesus Christ, his blood in the end of it. Then he turns around and says in Romans 8, any man, see that's the thing about it, any man that comes to Jesus. I didn't come to Jesus, I just messed up in Jesus. I am still his child because so he is married to the backslider. Oh yeah. Jesus told me I'm his Gomer. If you read about Hosea and Gomer, it was a preacher that came and said that to me, and I didn't know what the devil he was talking about. I was lost. But then when I understood it, and I read the story, I was like, go God, go God. And a lot of people are angry about the relationship me and God have. It's unique. And that's why I'm saying it's very unique. I don't know what happened. I feel so bad that I left God. And the thing about it is, she can be jealous of me, but she just being jealous of my authentic self. I'm being real. Everything I do, I be real. And nothing's going to change that at all. One of my favorite things, two things in the Bible that helps me is the verse that says, to thy own self be true. Don't be a liar to yourself. Be real with yourself. Don't be delusional. It is what it is. And you are what you are if you don't change it. Because you don't have to be stuck in the same mindset all the time. You don't have to be there. But you know, some people time we choose to be ill, sick, and full of sin. Because you know, being full of sin is a sickness. And also, it's a slave master. It's a slave driver. For the Bible always says, sin will lead you out there and leave you for dead. I'm talking about it ripped me. It stole my fire for God. Sin stole it. It stole my zeal. It stole the truth from me. I couldn't remember a Bible verse or nothing at that time. I couldn't, like, literally. I was like, I felt like God was ignoring me. Like, he just, like, Sheila, no. First, you got to live out the other prophecies I have already gave you. And I promise you, he making me live them out. Because I promise you, I can show you stuff what the prophet said, that God said, because it's never her. Never. Sinking and didn't want to get up. Sheep and goats don't belong in the pig pen. I was in the pig pen on my own sin. So what I have is, I've been somewhere. I've done some things. I prayed for this at a young age. I told God to let me experience every sin so I can help somebody. So I can be actually an answer to a problem. Solution to a problem. Let me carry that for someone. And for I've been stressed that many need me. Many need me. And I haven't even walked in my calling yet. I haven't touched it at all. But let me tell you something. When I meet God, we in tune, like literally. I see what I need to see. Like literally, like I'm getting back in tune with him, and I can see already. But when it becomes very clear-minded, my heart start beating a different type of beat. My ears become natural and spiritual. My mind and my eyes allow me to see. Because when I go to God, I'm pure with it. I mean, I literally pure. I'm jacked up. God, I've got this on my mind. I need you to save me. Help me for being who I am. Save me from me. Literally. Because I ain't that great. Even when I know the word. But anyway, I was going back to Paul because I love Paul. For God has given me the spirit of Paul. I remember, like, I was locked up in prison. I did prison time too, y'all. I've been in jail, prison. I did time too. But I was in prison, and my favorite book is the Bible. So every night I used to read the book of the Bible, and I had watched how Paul came from the murdering people to loving Christ, becoming his absolute bent over backwards for Christ without letting up whatever it is I got to do. What I love by him, and he said if only one person get the message, then I done my job. Woo, that man. They about killed Paul. Paul still preached the word. They about stoned him and everything. But long as he had done what God told him to do. He said, I ran a good race. Now I understand when he said the race is not given to the swift nor the strong, but those to the ones that endure. And I got to endure. I got to be a better soldier. It kind of like shake my whole soul just now when I said that. See how the word come back at you?